All right, we have now connected with Dion Bethea, who announced this morning, I think maybe to the surprise of the public, that he would be stepping down as the head coach at Gray Collegiate, and he's moving on to the college ranks to be an assistant coach at Georgia Southern. And Dion joins us now here on Sports Talk, and we'll welcome in and congratulations on the move. Tell us how you feel about this big change in your coaching career.
Hey, what's up, Phil? How you doing, brother?
We're doing great, man.
Yeah, man. I feel good, man. I was so excited, man. I'm out here, getting my 4 miles in, but great opportunity, man. Gray has been nothing but amazing, since I've been there all 10 years, man. But it was just time for me to take on another challenge.
How did this come to pass for you? I know, like, in the past, you've looked at some college opportunities, but you've stayed at Gray, and now this opportunity has come up at Georgia Southern. Give us the background on that.
Nah, I got 2 young girls, man, and now one of them in high school, a freshman, and then the other one, she'll be a 6th grader next year. So just wanted to make sure, like, they were older, of course, and it wasn't so much on my wife either. But, how it came about was, like, you always got people watching, man, and I never really got an opportunity. I always got the door in my face saying that I didn't have the experience. And the only way you can get experience is somebody sit there and give you the opportunity. So the opportunity presented itself, and, he liked everything that I brought to the table, and he saw I could really, really coach. So that's what, really pushed him over the hump. And then, of course, I got a real good eye for talent. So those were the key things that led the last year and a half to me making this decision.
Mm-hmm. Talking to Dion Bethea, who's leaving Gray Collegiate to go to Georgia Southern. The recruiting part of this should come as a natural to you. I'm not going to get into the the Gray Collegiate charter school and all that kind of stuff, but you were AAU heavy, very involved in AAU before you became head coach there at Gray Collegiate. The recruiting side of it, actually hitting the road and recruiting guys to come to Georgia Southern. How much are you looking forward to that aspect of the job?
I mean, I'm excited, to be able to learn from Coach Henry, who's been like, in the NBA and also on Nate Oates' staff in Alabama in the SEC. So me getting to learn the ins and outs and, just getting out and helping us get some talent and evaluate some talent, I'm excited about it.
How do you feel you have grown from your early days as a basketball coach, coming out of Richland Northeast High School and then, running AAU programs and then getting the chance at Gray? How have you changed over the years from a pure basketball coaching standpoint?
I was terrible at coaching AAU. I had an eye for talent and had great teams. And Merle Code, man, he really helped me, invited me to a lot of the Nike camps where I can sharpen my skills in that area. And over the years, man, going to those camps and being around NBA coaches and, college coaches, the relationships just grew. So I became a whole lot better of recognizing mismatches, recognizing defenses, just the game of basketball where, I can sit there and, put great things together and really put it into a high school program that I had a lot of success with. Like, people sit there and say, oh, well, it's easy to win when you got talent. Well, that's not true because we done seen plenty of teams with talent that can't win.
Mm-hmm.
The thing for me was just making sure I built the young men up and believing into what, the mission was. And it was everybody having an opportunity to play at the next level, but you got to give up something to get something. So, once they start buying in and, I put my coaching touch on it and my unbelievable staff that I had, we just had a lot of great success there.
Can you foresee yourself one day leading a college program as a head coach?
Oh, absolutely, and that's the goal. That's the goal. I told my assistant coaches, man, like, the story's not over. It's just going into another chapter. So, I will see them again, and I believe in myself, and I done betted on myself, since I've been in basketball and having a lot of success with it. So I do see myself being a head coach at a Division I level.
So on this staff at Georgia Southern, what will be your role as far as how the positions they want you to coach, or exactly what it is that they want you to do from the bench? What have they told you about how you will be used from that standpoint?
So I'll be the third assistant. I'll be on the floor, of course. And I'll probably be working with the wings. And I'll be doing a lot of defensive stuff with Coach Henry as well. So, definitely excited about that. And, of course, the recruiting aspect of it. But he was like, he's bringing me there to coach. And that's what really flipped it for me, because I'm not just a guy who can get kids. I'm a guy that can actually coach, and I'm really good at it.
Well, you won over 270 games. You won 6 AA state championships, and you're leaving with 3 straight state championships. As you reflect on your time at Gray and all that success, what did that time mean to you?
Man, it means a lot. A lot of history there, a lot of great kids, to come through that program, and, some unbelievable relationships, not to mention the leadership, that Dr. Newsom brought to the table, and my good friend Adam Holmes too, like they really, really took care of me since I've been there. And as much as I hate to go, man, none of them, tried to stop me. They knew the opportunity presented itself, and they wanted me to have at it. Mm-hmm. So, definitely can't wait.
And Adam is gone. He's moved on. You're moving on. So it's a big time of transition at Gray. Would you hope that they would promote somebody from your staff to be the head coach, or will they look nationwide for somebody?
I think he's going to open it up, but, a lot of times, man, you have a good coach right there, right in front of you. So the assistant coaches I had, Coach Laurie, he got the head coaching job over at Eau Claire High School. And then Brandon Wallace, he was on my staff, and everything was really set up for him to be the next head coach. But he went over to the girls' side and won a championship. So, I'm hoping that they keep it inside. So, the process is going to be fun for them.
Well, Dion, we thank you as always for being with us. You've been a regular visitor to Sports Talk over the years, whether it's talking about AAU or Great Collegiate or something in basketball. And good luck at Georgia Southern. Let's keep in touch and look forward to some great things from you there in Statesboro and moving on from there and see where this road leads you, man. But good luck, and we appreciate you as always.
Oh, no problem. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, there you go. Dion Bethea heading out of Gray Collegiate. Big turnovers there at Gray Collegiate now, Chris. Coincidental that this is an opportunity for him. You see this happening when things have changed in terms of, they're going to have to play up because of the enrollment factor now. Not saying that's why these coaches are heading out or anything like that. I'm just saying there's a lot of change impacting that program over at Gray Collegiate.
And you see that opportunity happen a good bit around the high schools. You would have thought he would be satisfied and wanted to stay at Gray as long as he's as good as his program has been. But, every coach wants to be a head coach at the next level normally. Maybe the NBA, college to NBA is a jump a lot don't want to make. But in terms of high school, getting an opportunity to go to Georgia Southern, he's walking in there at a great time. They're about to unveil and open up a $37 million brand-new basketball facility, which they desperately need. Their current setup is probably the worst in the Sun Belt, and they may go to the top of the line or at least inside the top 5 once they build this facility. So he's walking in there at a good time, and it looks like Georgia Southern ready to put some money into men's basketball.
All right, thanks to Dion for being with us, and good luck to him, and we'll keep a watch on that situation at Gray to see what they end up doing over there.